Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another deck profile. It's been a while since I've done a deck profile. It's been a while since I've done any video, really. But no, today, this isn't a partner deck. I realise I've already done a partner deck on this one, but we are doing a Dinomon actual deck profile. Some of the cards are due to change, so I will mention that as I go through the list. But until now, this is what my current build is, and I will tell you what I will be changing. So, to start off with the eggs, running 4 of the new Ex11 Coromon. This one is just insane, really good for the deck. I realise a lot of people are probably still doing the draw one, but I love this one. When attacking once per turn, this Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Tyrannomon in its name or the dinosaur trait in your hand. So, it's really good because if you pair it with, say, this, if you use this, the Tyranno X, and one of the tamers, you can get into your high levels very quickly. So that's very nice. Currently in the build, I have 2 of the EX8 Agumon. This will be going to 4. I will be replacing probably 2 of the probably not 2 of the X antibody, but 2 of the other purple and green Agumon. That allows you to spend something. But yeah, currently running 2 of these, but it will be 4. Next, we are running 4 of the new EX11 Agumon. I love the art of this card. Digivolves from a Coromon for a cost of 0. When moving on play, when you Digimon with Tyrannomon in its name, or the reptile trait or dinosaur trait gains raid and piercing. So I realise now that I read that card. There is a redundant card in here, but I'm keeping it in for now to be the same. 4 of the BT22 Agumon X's. These are very nice because they allow you to on play, and when digivolving, it allows you to grab back Tyrannomon or the Dinomon in the trash if you need to, and then as the inherits of when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain a memory. Memory gain is always nice. Oh, I should mention as well, this gives a inherit of plus 2k. This gives inherit plus 1k. So 4 of the EX8 Agumon that gives retail, and on play you may suspend 1 Digimon. This will cut down to 2, and 2 will be used to replace to add to these. But yeah, currently run this at 4. But like I said, it will be reduced down. I'm just going to actually stack these in a pile, just so it's easier. So that's the rookies, that's the eggs. On to the champions. Again, some of this will change. We are running currently 3 of the new Tyrannomon. This is the one that digivolves from level 3 with reptile in its trait for a cost of 2. And when digivolving, if you have 1 or fewer tamers, you may play 1 of your Tara Williams from your hand without paying for cost, and it gives an inherit of plus 1k. So this is just how I'm doing my deck lists now. So 1 of the EX8 Tyrannomon, this is the security one that jumps out and start your main phase. When digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 3000 DP to the end of your opponent's turn, and then has an inherit of plus 2k. This will be probably run at a 3 of. In order to replace my current next card, BT14 Tyrannomon. So start your main phase for the turn. When this Digimon would digivolve into a card with Tyrannomon in its name of a dinosaur or Ceratopsin trait, reduce the digivolution cost by 1. And then end of your turn, once per turn, if this Digimon has Tyrannomon in its name or the dinosaur or Ceratopsin trait, it may attack. So this one will be replaced by another 2 of this. So, yep. 2 Tyrannomon X antibodies. This one is very nice. Digivolves from a Tyrannomon in name and X antibody trait for a cost of 0. When attacking, it has raid, which is very, very important, especially with the new Agumon. When attacking, if a card with Tyrannomon in its name or the X antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Tyrannomon in its name, or the dinosaur trait in your hand forward with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1, and then it gives Piercing Inherit. So I also realised that tamer that I'm on about, which will now be changed out for something else, is still redundant. And then we still have 2 of the BT11 Tyrannomons. Maybe the tamer isn't as redundant as I think, but this one is on play when Digivolving. You may play 1 tamer card with a play cost of 3 or less from your hand without paying the cost. This can't play the new Ryotaro, but it can play the old one, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah, it can play the old Ryotaro. It can't play the new one because the new one is a 5 cost. But it can play the 3 cost one. So, and you don't have to have a limit on the tamer. So this is still a nice one to have. You can put it back with the Ex11 and Digivolve into it to play more tamers. But yeah, and your inherit is while you have a tamer in play, this Digimon gets plus 2k. So 2 of them. On to my ultimates. This may change, it may not. It's currently in debate, but I like it because, well, yeah. 3 of the BT11 Metal Tyrannomon. This may upgrade when I get more of them to a EX8 Metal Tyrannomon, just because it's nice. But this one has when Digivolving on play, for each green or black tamer you have in play. Luckily the new Ryotaro is green, so it counts. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then one of your opponent's Digimon. One of your opponent's suspended Digimon can unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. And it has the inherit of all turns once per turn. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, trash the top card of your opponent's security stat. So I run that at 3. Currently, and like I said, may change. The one EX8 Metal Tyrannomon on play when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon. Then if this Digimon is suspended, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, and until the end of your opponent's turn, their effects can't return this Digimon to hand or deck or affect it with the Digivolve effects. So this is also treated as a dinosaur, so it can be grabbed with the X. All turns once per turn, when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, trash the top security cards. So I may have a question with this card with regards to Vortex Digimon. So if you swing with, say, with the Tyranno X, Digivolve into this, your effects still go on before the, I believe your effects still resolve before the Vortex Digimon does. So you swing, Digivolve into this, trigger this, to de-Digivolve the Vortex Digimon before it can become immune. I'd have to double check with that, but I'm hoping that's how it works. And then we have 3 Metal Tyrannomon X's. This gives collision. And when Digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 4000 DP until your opponent's turn ends. Then if Metal Tyrannomon or X antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon can't Digivolve until their turn ends. Also has dinosaur in its trait. And this also, end of opponent's turn, you may choose one of your opponent's Digimon. Your opponent attacks with the chosen Digimon. So that's quite nice because if you find a way to give yourself blocker, you can force your opponent to swing, or with the Dinomon, you can basically make them swing into your Dinomon. Speaking of which, and this lineup will probably change, because right now it's all I got, but I don't know how I'm going to change it yet. One of the EX8 Dinomon Digivolves from a Tyrannomon in name or dinosaur for a cost of 4, has security attack plus 1 and fortitude. On play when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon, then delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with the lowest DP. Opponent's turn, when this Digimon is suspended, all your opponent's Digimon can only attack suspended Digimon. So yeah, that's why the Tyranno X would be nice, because Metal Tyranno X, because you can force them to swing into this, and if they can't get over it, then yeah, they're losing a body. And because you potentially have the Metal Tyranno underneath as well, yeah, the Metal Tyranno underneath as well, you can trash the security. I've currently got 2 of the new Ex11 Dinomon. Basically does the same as the old one, except the on player and when Digivolving is, you may suspend 1 Digimon, then choose 1 of each player's Digimon with the highest play cost and delete all other Digimon. So again, could be nice with the Metal Tyranno because, well, it will definitely be nice with the Metal Tyranno X because basically you clear their board, force their big highest play cost to attack, and then force it to attack into this. So I currently run this at 2. Next, and this one will more likely change depending on how this goes. Currently running 2 of the BT11 Rust Tyranno. Now, as much as I like a big bad Godzilla Digimon, I've always had a soft spot for Rust Tyrannomon. Rust Tyrannomon was the first SR I pulled back when I started the game. That wasn't from the starter deck. So I've always had a soft spot for this guy. He's badass. He looks insane. But this one is when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into this card, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1 for each green or black tamer you have in play. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, unsuspend this Digimon. So this is quite nice, mostly because, like I said, the new Ryotaro is green. So it can reduce it by 2. So instead of for a cost of 5, you're Digivolving for 3. And then couple it with, obviously, some other cards. You can reduce that further. Tamers. Currently 2 of the new Ryotaro. It's play cost 5. It is a memory setter, so it's nice. And then all turns, when any of your Digimon Digivolve into a level 5 or higher Digimon with Tyrannomon in its name, or the dinosaur trait, by suspending its tamer, you may hatch in the breeding area. After, one of your Digimon in the breeding area may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Tyrannomon in its name, or the reptile or dinosaur trait from your hand without paying the cost. So this is nice because even if you go into Rust Tyrannomon or the Dinomon, you can basically hatch and start another stack just in case your other one gets deleted. So this is very, very nice for the deck because it's a memory set and a consistency piece. Still running 4 of the old Ryotaro. Gaining a memory if your opponent has a Digimon, it's still very nice. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon with Tyrannomon in its name attacks, by suspending this tamer, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Tyrannomon in its name, or the dinosaur trait in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 1. So this is another way you could reduce it, mainly because you would you can swing with, say, your Metal Tyranno X, tap this, Evo into this, and then if you, say, got this on 2 of these on the field, you're now reducing by 3, which makes this 2 cost. Or you can do 3 cost or 4 cost or 5 cost, depending how many of these you have. But also with the other tamer, which I said is redundant now, but it depends. It might still be nice. Probably will be changed out. BT2 Tiger. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still running this guy. But this is your turn. All your Digimon with Tyrannomon in its name gains piercing. And then your turn, when Digivolving one of your Digimon into a Digimon card in your hand with Tyrannomon in its name, you may suspend this tamer to reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 1. So you can get your 2 costs down to 1 cost, your 3 costs down to 2 costs, so on and so forth. And yeah, that is why I have that. Next up, we have option cards now. This may change, just because I feel like I've got quite a few options. Hidden potential discovered. Yeah. Just a one-off, because that is what it's at. May change, may not, I don't know. Depends what the next ban list does. The next time one of your green Digimon digivolves this turn, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution cost by 5. So again, you can reduce the play cost of this, or you can reduce the play cost of your Dinomon. They're all green. Very, very nice card. Very good for green decks. Unfortunately, only one of the unique emblem right now. The reason I say unfortunately is because for some reason, all the other tamers, unique emblems, had to be box hoppers. They couldn't just be in the set like normal. But unique emblem, primal impact, play cost of 2, main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with Tyrannomon in its name, or the reptile or dinosaur trait, and 1 liberator trait card among them to your hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then place this card in the battle area. Your turn, when any of your Ryotaro Williams are played, delay, one of your Digimon may digivolve into a level 6 or lower liberator trait card in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3. So there are a lot of cards in this deck which are not liberator trait. That will probably change over time because I do have the Master Tyrannomon and I may put that in. I don't know yet, but that's why currently I only have one of these and I only pulled one of these, so yeah, that's another reason why. Next up, a lot of people like running the Garnet. I personally choose the Chrome one, mainly because like a lot of my list is green and black, and choosing between red and black is a bit different considering how mixed this deck is, but green and black is a good variety because at least all your cards are green and only a handful are black, whereas with the red is like not all your cards are red if you're running the way I am. So if you're running with the Master Tyrannomon, by all means run the Garnet, but you're missing out if you... I suppose it depends on your build, but Chrome, Garnet, whichever you prefer. I'm going with the Chrome. Black also meets this card's color requirements. Main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 green or black Digimon card among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Then place this card in the battle area. Again, one of the reasons why I like running this one instead of the Garnet is all your cards are green no matter what. Obviously, apart from one of the Ryotaro tamers, but hey, you can't grab Ryotaro with this anyway, which is why I also have 3 agility trainings. I believe is it ADO1 that comes out with them? I can't remember which one it is. One of them comes out with the dual color trainings, which is red and green, which will be nice. It will be a nice change for these ones, but for now, agility training, like I said, all the cards bar that Ryotaro and of course the unique emblem are green. So if I hit one of those Ryotaros, one of the EX8 Ryotaros and the unique emblem, I'm screwed. But agility training, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, add 1 green card among them to your hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck in any order, then place this card in battle area. Main, delay, one of your Digimon may digivolve into a green Digimon card in your hand for the Digivolution cost. For its Digivolution cost, when it would digivolve by this effect, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. So again, another way to reduce your Rust Tyrannomon, which is very, very nice. So that is my build for my Dino deck. Again, some of it may change. I feel like I definitely need more Megas because currently I've only got... how many is this? 5. This Rust Tyranno here, it may change to the promo one, which de-digivolves, but depending on how this one goes, I'm going to see how it goes for now. But that is my Dino list, and until next time, guys, I shall see you around. Goodbye.